I'm very happy today. We just crossed 1000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you folks. This wouldn't have been possible without you. Thank you for supporting me in this entire journey. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so because I create content related to product management. Today we'll be learning about how you can create a portfolio or a simple website without any coding. So whenever we hear the term website, we all think about technologies like do we need to learn coding, HTML, CSS, but we are in 2021, my friend, and technology has so advanced that with the help of few drag and drops, you can create your website very easily. By the end of this video, you will learn to create your portfolio website like this without any coding. I created this portfolio website in WordPress, but in this video, we're going to learn to do the exact same thing with the help of Wix platform. You don't have to worry about domain, hosting, any other things because we'll be starting from scratch, deploy the website and make it go live. I won't be focusing more on why you should create a portfolio website, what all content it should have, because in my last post I've already covered it. So let's get started. Simply go to the wix.com website and this is how the landing page looks like. All you need to do is click on the get started button and it will take you to the login option. I've already created an account, so I will quickly go and log into it, but yeah, you guys can feel free to create an account and sign up. It won't take you more than a minute to do so. So what I really like about Wix website is, it gives you a very smooth customer flow. What I mean that once you land up into the website, you don't have to follow any other steps apart from whatever it's present in your screen. I'm gonna start on create the new site options and follow the steps which Wix is recommending it and see how the website comes across. So the first question Wix asks is, what is the kind of website we are trying to create? For this case, as we know, we are trying to build an portfolio website. I'm gonna click on portfolio option and do next. There's a skip option, feel free to skip it, but yeah, I think it's better that you start filling those answers. Next is very interesting thing that there are two options which is given. That option 1, let Wix create your own website. It will come up with own set of recommendations, and number 2 is you pick up a template and start editing it. For this video, I'm gonna focus on the next part where I'm gonna pick up a template and start editing it. So I will just click on edit a template part. So yes, there you go. This particular website, we have selected the portfolio and this is recommending a lot of cool options and templates to explore that you can create it. Feel free to browse it and click on the view option to further see how a complete website looks like. You can even go for a demo, but I will be using one of the template in the technology and apps for creating my website. So this is it lies, enterprise solution company. I'm gonna click on edit and yeah, it's creating that, setting up the environment for me and creating it. Just to highlight again, Wix is a no-code platform. What does that mean? You don't need any coding, a single line of code, HTML, CSS, JavaScript to create this website. All you need to do is just drag and drop and edit the options and start filling up the activities. So Wix has already set up the platform over here and there are a couple of options. We'll go through it one by one, but this is how it looks like. In a first go, it has just loaded a template and we can start editing the website and fill up all the contents. I will quickly open my website as well. Because what we are trying to do, we are trying to replicate the same my portfolio website. I created this in WordPress, but now we are trying to recreate the same using Wix and see how easy it is. So this is good. This has got a couple of components starting from the header page, about me section. Let's start one by one, and we'll keep toggling between two things and see how it comes up to picture. So the first and the foremost is, in the left hand side you see a small the text, the heading of it, and this is where I want to introduce myself, and I gonna put it like, hey, I am Sugat Nayak, and then feel free to add it your own if you are a developer, product designer, product manager. So I'm gonna write it product manager and UX designer. Once you have typed, on the right hand side you see all the text settings as well. So you can choose your fonts accordingly. One font which I really love is Railway font, and I'm gonna stick to this for my entire portfolio website. But feel free to choose any other fonts which you like or don't like accordingly. Okay. This is another text section, and here what we are trying to do. Okay, I have written here that, hey, need any help with your product, connect me. Let me just copy and put it right over here, and there you go. Okay, this particular does not looks like this particular thing, so I'm gonna tweak it a bit. So this I'm gonna reduce the size to further less, move it to left hand side, and okay, this particular option may be a bit annoying because it's falling right on top of it, so we can do minimize option and see how it's being. There you go. So I'll just reduce my resolution so that it don't obstacle, this menus don't obstacle the content what I'm trying to do. Now the color palette. My color palettes are in blue and here it's green. You can click over here and you already get a couple of cool color palettes. I gonna pick something in blue tone again. I don't remember the exact color palette what I used, so or else you can simply add your color, but let me just go ahead with this blue color as of now. Then we have two options, let's connect, which is when I click on let's connect, it redirect me to the LinkedIn profile, and I'm gonna do something like the same over here. Let me just delete one button. I just have to click the delete option, delete button to delete that, and here once you double click it will give you the button settings, and let's connect. This is the link where it says that this is gonna take you to the pricing page, which was a pre-default or the default settings, but I'm gonna change it. I just click on this link option and a particular web address. Yes, I want to open it in new window. As of now, let me just quickly put the same portfolio, but you can put your LinkedIn profile over here, and there you go. Now if you want to change the color of this text again, this button again, simply click on the design option, and this is how the design looks like. You have green, you have blue. I want something in apart from the designs. I want to change the color of it, so I will click on customize design and fill color, and there you go. Remember, we chose this color as our blue, and I'm gonna stick to it and see how it looks. You simply drag and drop, make it towards it, and there you go. What else? How else it's looking? Okay, product. My name is big and product manager and UX designer is small, so I'm gonna do the same with this. I'm gonna reduce the font size and give a spacing. What alignment? Okay, alignment is everything. It's in the left alignment, including button. So you see how easy it becomes to, with a simple just drag and drop, you are able to achieve all these things, and more or less, yes, this is how it looks, the left hand side. So once we are done with the left hand content of the landing page, we're gonna do the same with our right hand side. So in the right hand side, generally, we try to display one of our images, to give it a more personalized look. I'm gonna do the same. This is a predefined default image which is already right over here. I'm gonna change it to none, and then just simply drag and drop an image. I'm gonna click on add image option and my image upload. Here I have created this illustration which depicts me. If you don't have it, don't worry, you can simply go ahead and upload any of your picture. So let me select my picture, and yeah, it's already there. You need to just resize it and place it in the right space, and there you go. So see, at this moment our website looks more or less to the previous one. I'm gonna give it a small more tweak towards the logo. And coming to the logo, there are a couple of ways you can design your logo. I'm gonna keep it very simple and minimalist, so I will simply type my name, delete this text and resize it. Guys, creating a portfolio website, it's all about experimenting it. You don't have to stick to whatever I am suggesting, but feel free to come up with your own ideas, keep experimenting in your font and change it as long as you don't like it. Yep. So couple of more things. There are some default buttons or things with text which are already here. I'm gonna simply click on delete and remove all this because this is not on my website. And more or less we are in a good position. This is how it looks like. Change header design because there's some orange grayish option which is coming. I'm gonna make it go away. Yes. So you see how easy it becomes by simply drag and drop. You created this landing page. Now give it a preview. Okay, so somehow it's now matching to the one which I created in WordPress. So you see, this is how it looks. I mean, guys, in terms of alignment, you can definitely give it a tweak, change it, move towards it more right. But you see how it easy becomes to just with few clicks, drag and drop and no code, I'm able to create this landing page. I'm gonna do one more section after this, which is here I'm gonna experiment and create just like the about me part. So let's go back to our editor mode and quickly create one more section and see how does it look. So coming to the next part, this is all images. I don't need it, I will delete it. And even this background and all, I'm gonna keep it plain white. Color white, yes. Cool. So this is a new option. There are so many options right over here, right? I'm gonna go one by one to all of it, but let me quickly add one more option of about us, and then I'm gonna show what does each of these options mean. So so here this is how it looks. The second section is about me section. What I'm trying to show is a small image followed by a small one-liner for me. This is more about giving a bit more overview about me, what I am currently doing, and also a button that takes you to the about me page. So first, how can you come up with this image? This is very evident that I have not created this image. This is something I picked up from a site called undraw.co.illustrations. This website has got a lot of good illustrations which you can use for your website and just for free. Let me quickly search the image which I used, since it is with computer, and I'm gonna type the word computer and see if it displays. There you go. Click on the download PNG option and it will be all in your desktop. Okay, back to the option. So the first, add that image by clicking on the add option, add image, and my upload thing. That image particular is not uploaded, so I have to upload it again, and you just drag and drop over here. There you go. See how cool it is. Within a few clicks it just appeared over here, and I will put it towards the left. Okay, now few more options which we need to add. Some text. For that again I'm gonna use a text heading, about me, few more text and heading, add text, some paragraphs. Indeed, this is the paragraph. Simply let me copy paste, drag and drop. There you go. This is how it looks. And followed by this was one button. I'm gonna click it again and click on button option. There are various button options, iTunes button and all, but I just need a simple button at this moment. So gonna click on theme button and pick it, one of it, right? Double click on the about me. This is the link where you can redirect it. So since I haven't created the about me page, don't gonna put anything, but more or less this is how it looks. Color, okay, let me just change the color. Click on the button again, click on the design option, customize design, and then go to background fields. This was the color we have been following. Pretty other things, right? If you even want to customize more, there are like shadows option as well, which will give it more good look. Cool. So hey, I'm Sugat Nayak, Imagine UX designer, with a photo and about me section. So good to see. This is how it's shaping it up. Yeah, again, image and all, you can feel free to increase it, decrease it, and couple of more options, right? Now what's more important is few of the menus. I will quickly go through it. So once you double click on it, so if you see my website has got home, about me, portfolio, blog. It's up to you. If you want to create a single page website, you can definitely do it. If you don't want to, if you want to create a multi-page website, you can do that as well. So this default theme has got, it's kind of a multi-page website. So there are a couple of pages right over here, like product, solutions and all. And you can click on this menu and even delete it one by one, because you don't need this everything at this moment, right? Don't worry, we're gonna create everything again. Just deleting it to keep it very simple. Okay, once you have deleted all these pages, now how can you add things? So there's one small thing I'm gonna add over, say over here. So if you want to add a new page, definitely you can do that. But let's say if you're creating a simple one page website, then how you gonna add those navigation menus, right? For that, one simple way to do is create those anchors. What does anchor means? That it points out to the particular sections when you create on it. For example, let me just add it over here, one anchor tag. You simply search anchor link, and yeah, this is how the anchors look like. Okay, it's pretty cool. Just drag and drop and you name this anchor to about me. Done. Now go to the menu again, manage menu. I'm gonna be completing the menu options later, but let me give you a quick walkthrough on what are the buttons that you see. So the first is menus and pages, and yeah, this will help you to create all the different menus and pages and set it accordingly. So very important that you guys fill it up or set it accordingly. There are very wide options that Wix can do, starting from even, you can even have that login options and all, but we don't have to make it much complex at this moment, so we'll ignore all this. But more or less, this particular first option is all about menus and pages. Second is the page background. Right now the page background color is set to somewhere orangish, but as we are using it to white, we can keep it white, and that gonna reflect the entire page background. There are a couple of other image options, so feel free to experiment with those as well. The next is the most important is the add option. Here it gives you various list of options which can be added, and we're gonna be using this option very frequently if it's adding for text, images, button, gallery. So you see there's an exhaustive list of all the options that we can add it over here. It has got some cool social login options, content manager, blog, bookings. So Wix is such a site that it can create as simple as website, and it can create as complex websites where it can even do booking and payments. Next is our theme option. So this is where you can actually go ahead and select the entire theme palette for your all the text. It also have font and options. So you saw me that I was changing the font right for each and every text. One of the easy option is to just select this option and change the font right from here, and it will change all the fonts of heading 1. Then we have a Wix Market app. So okay, there are a couple of options which can be done with the help of Wix, but there are third-party plugins which makes it more impressive, and this is where the Wix Market app marketplace looks like. This is you can create install many different third-party logins. There are logins from Google Analytics to many other things, so feel free to explore this marketplace. But as of now, if you guys are just starting, you don't need to use it. Then we have the media option. This is the option where you can upload all the images, and followed by a blog part. So I'm gonna be talking about the blog and the project side a bit later. One of the before I build all the sites and do it quickly, I'm gonna be focusing on one most important part of our portfolio, that is the project section. So project section is where we create all our case study works and all, and this is what my project section looks like, where I have also created, I did a small case study on Cred app, I did some illustrations, I created a dashboard, couple of case studies which I did. And similarly, it's very important we have to do that, and in Wix we already have a good option to do that. Let's see how we can easily add that project section right in our portfolio website. You need to click on add button, followed by a content manager. Content manager is where we create all this different content and pages. Click add to site, and it is building all that content manager templates. So we already have a good number of preset where we can select, and if you see, we all have a portfolio, we have recipes, we have projects, courses, many more things, job listing. So you can see what kind of websites you can create with Wix. So since portfolio and projects are kind of similar, I'm gonna start with the projects part and click on add to site, and boom, it has already created a bunch of project templates, and this is where you can easily go and create any of this project section, and which is a very good part of this Wix. Trust me guys, when I was doing it in WordPress, it has few challenges, and if I have known this Wix earlier I would have done on all of my projects over here. So we're gonna be looking into this particular things later, but let me just close it. And this is where you can access the project one pages, project pages and all. So what it becomes, it became a menu altogether, right? Project one, project pages and all. So since I already have a project over here, I gonna be using it, and I gonna be deleting this particular option. So this particular give a list of all the projects which you want to be working on. And if you have to, manage a particular project, let's say this is the first project which I have to work on, and just click on manage content, change content, and if you click on read more, you see that entire descriptions. And again guys, it's very easy. Right over here you create everything. You can rightly edit it, like it took me time, is something around.
Sit back and relax. Let me quickly complete the remaining part of the website.
So after a few more edits, this is how the final version looks like. Okay, so once you're done with this, the most important thing is publish this particular website and make it live. But before publishing, we're gonna quickly toggle into the mobile view and see how does it look like. The good part of Wix it's pretty much responsive. What does that mean? That whatever you are doing, and it will be the same in the mobile, but we might have to do some minor tweaks for the mobile version. So we can go back to the editor and see those small tweaks. So just making it correct, doing the toggle option to say hi, And if you don't want, we can altogether delete this from here in the mobile view, and it won't even affect the web view of it. You see how this recommendation is coming for how the header shade should be. So this was the best part. You see, I did a couple of changes in the mobile view, but it was not affected at all in the web view, and it still intact the same. So now we have both our mobile and web view ready. We are ready to publish this, and yeah. So now once we are publishing it, we have to take care of a couple of things, right? Most importantly, what's the link is getting created, how we can host it, how we can change this URL to. So those all things we'll quickly take a look. And this website is published, and we can click on, this is the URL which came out to be as it is. We click on view site and see how does it look. I think it's pretty much the same that we do. But now to give you a more professional look, we're gonna talk about the hosting as well as changing this URL to more something like sugatnayak.com. So once you have published it, we're gonna head back to our dashboard where we can take care of other hosting things. So you're gonna click on site and exit editor. Now this is your dashboard, and you have to take care of few things like, connect your domain, how you can buy that particular domain, and take care of few SEO things. So yeah, but again, it's all self-service. Everything will be guided out. So you can see over here how the site is doing right now. We have just created the site, but there are a few more things that needs to be taken care of it. So if you click on edit site, you're gonna go back to the same where you can edit your content of the website, but let's not do that. We will take care of writing the post. I'm gonna skip it as of now. We have published the website. Now it's time to connect to a domain. Why connecting to a domain is important? Because we have seen that website we have published is right now something like the username.wixsite.com. If you are okay with it, feel free to use it. But if you want a more professional look, then it's when you can go ahead and start buy a new domain. So there are a couple of ways you need to buy a domain. If you already have a domain bought with you, you can use this option, but if not, you can click on the buy a new domain option. So most important, search your name, what the domain should look like. Again, this is my name, something like I am sugatnayak.com is what, because sugatnayak.com is already bought. So let me see if I am sugatnayak.com is available, and that's great. So yes, it's available, and I will get on click it. So here is a little caveat, so you have to buy a plan in Wix to connect your domain. So a couple of various plans option, but what I will recommend you to go for the combo plan, which costs you somewhere around 125, no Wix ads, plus you can also get a 1 year free domain. It would cost you somewhere around 1500 INR, and trust me, that's the best possible price I get. Yes, quickly you can fill up your card details and make the payment. Once you are done, the plan is all set. In this plan, you get a 1 year free domain as well, and you just have to enter your domain name. I will go for iamsugatnayak.com and search for it, and then after that it's available. I'm gonna click get it. So you have to fill again the same for a form and all. It's a bit tedious that you have to enter your contact details and all, but yeah, so you have to fill the contact details and get your 1 year domain for free. And that's done. Your purchase is made. Go back to your account settings, and you see the domain you bought is already integrated to your plan, your website. You don't have to do any other thing, all set and sorted.
And here is our website that we created. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and I wish you go back and enjoy your weekend creating this similar portfolio website. Do comment how you created it. Till then,